Hey folks, I haven't done this for a while, but I thought I would do a video that is not focused on my weight and diet, although that is going well, actually. Oh, and look, Lulu showed up to be on the video. She's so cute. But I forget what they call these videos. There's a specific name for the kind of video that I guess I'm doing. I mean, I've heard about them. I've only watched one or two. Actually, I may have only watched one. So if I'm doing it wrong, that's why. And before I post it, I guess I'll look up what they're called if I can figure it out. But basically, getting to it, I have a subscription to Quarterly. And Quarterly is one of those subscription box services, and you subscribe to like a specific expert with Quarterly. So I got mine, and there's like people do videos with unpacking, I guess, so I thought I would do that. Came today. I've only torn open the seal so far. So here's the package. It's got a little sticker. It says packaged with radness in LA. And there's a letter here. I do not know if people read those on these unpacking videos, so I'll read it at the end, I guess, and then people who want to hear can hear. So let's see. There is a postcard here of a little dude, and on the back it says LittleBits is the grooviest way to learn and invent with electronics. There are over 60 modules and growing in our library. Modules snap together with magnets, allowing you to control lights, motion, and sound in seconds. And then it says far out underneath it, but it's possibly handwritten. I don't know. Look how tiny it is. The tiniest letters you can see in this video are the possibly handwritten words. Oh, can you dig it? I don't know. So there's that. And, oh, look, it's blocking Lulu. What are you doing? What? She's scared. Okay. Sorry, Lulu. And here we have, this is the LittleBits base kit, it says. So I guess the first thing you need to start building electronics. And I've just discovered that other thing was probably not handwritten, or it's like pseudo handwritten, because look, there's more little pseudo handwritten stuff there. But anyway, so here's the LittleBits base kit, and then on the back it shows, let's see, take the bits modules in this kit, and there's 9 different kinds of things like power, dimmer, bar graph, light sensor, button, DC motor, a buzzer, a bright LED, and a wire. And then there's a sort of drawings. It says add craft supplies, household items, other toys, or building sets to create these electronic projects and more. So see over here. I'm sorry if it doesn't focus in. It wants to find my face. Are the little things that are included, little suggestions of art supplies, and then probably a couple other things. I'm guessing there are maybe more suggestions inside and probably online as well. Oh, they've apparently won a bunch of awards and were shown as part of a TED Talk, I guess. Oh, right there. So that'll be fun. Like that. Oh, cool. Oh, neat. These are this is aging me. I was born before the movie Star Wars came out, and I remember having cards like these. These are like real cards. I mean, not, you know what I mean. They're actually old. So look, Star Wars going on there. Look on the back. There's like part of a picture. You used to collect your packs, and then you could eventually put together a picture. 3PO and R2. Look with their nicknames. There, can you see? Is it gonna focus in? I don't know. I think I said this, but I haven't watched any of these videos, so I don't know if you're supposed to show all the things and to what detail. If I've left something out, I don't know. Somebody can ask me, and if I'm not afraid to read the comments, I will. There's a Star Wars. I think there's there's Chewbacca. I doubt if can you tell that's Chewbacca back there? Yeah, so we got that going for us. Stormtrooper action card. I think that might be part of Chewbacca on the back. This one has an actor's profile. Ooh, number 1 of 11. Okay, well, we won't worry about that. There's the front. Okay, so we got some cards going on here. Put those back later when we're watching. Oh, there's a poster. Cool. Nice. Radio-free burrito. Some of you may know this better than I do. Is this a thing? Like, theoretically, it could be a band or something, or from a TV show. And I'm afraid I don't know. But what I do know is that I am the Duchess of a Chipotle nearby. And although I do not get the burritos or even really the bowl, it's still Chipotle, known for burritos, so I can accept this. Also, I used to work in radio, and now I'm radio free. So yeah, I can get behind that. I like that. See, I felt something else in here. Let's see. Oh, cool. And I say that not because I know what this character is, but I just made a terranium tonight at a Yelp party, and so I'm going to put this guy in that terranium. Maybe, again, somebody in the comments can tell me who he is, if maybe the camera will focus on him. He's got kind of a snout and like a fang coming up. Oh, and he's got something on his belt buckle there. So, I don't know if anybody knows who that is. Let me know. In the meantime, he'll be in the terranium. So that's pretty cool. I think that might be it for this time around. And I also got some recyclable thingamabobbers. I think we'll see if Lulu the cat wants to sit in the box. I suspect she does not. She is one of the few cats who does not like to sit in boxes. So that's it for now. Oh, I forgot about the letter. I will update you again in the future. Okay, so here's the letter from Wil Wheaton there. Let's see. Greetings, subscriber. It was a real challenge for me to come up with a theme for my 4 boxes. Oh, it's quarterly, 4. So I guess I'm getting 3 more. Because my interests are so diverse. Obviously, it makes sense for me to do something related to tabletop games, but it also makes sense for me to do something with beer, art, boys. Haha. That's probably not, because I think he's married. Books, toys, and any of the varied interests I've developed during my 42 years writing Planet Earth. I'm 41, so, alright, so Will and I are in the same generation, definitely. Wait a minute, I've developed a ton of different interests over 4 decades of life, and I'm curating 4 boxes for quarterly. Ding! This year, I'm putting together 4 boxes, each reflecting a decade of my life. I think we know which one this is. So that's pretty cool, especially since my decades line up with his decades. I love it. Let's see. We'll begin with the 1970s and experience the 80s, 90s, and the new millennium together. 1 box of stuff at a time. Well, that's cool. I like that idea. This box features items that remind me of the days when I was just beginning to become a functioning human. A LittleBits starter kit is here because it's the modern equivalent of the electronic project kits I loved so much as a child. Few things made me happier than going to Radio Shack. A moment of silence for the Shack, please. Thank you. And returning home with an electronic project kit that let me make a crystal radio, a synthesizer, a lie detector, an array of strobing LEDs, or even a police scanner. I love LittleBits. I have almost all of their kits because they use these neat magnets to connect each other, making it insanely easy to put different kits together, experiment with the order of things, and introduce electronics and basic electronic engineering theories to anyone, especially kids. If you like your starter kit as much as I do, I strongly encourage you to check out the synthesizer kit they made with Moog, or M-O-O-G. I really don't know. But it's pretty amazing, according to Will. I'm incredibly excited to get you a vintage 1970s action figure, too. You're not getting a reproduction. Even those are cool. Have you seen the ones from Alien? But are getting an actual, authentic, holy crap, this is nearly 40 years old action figure. Oh, cool. I wanted to include action figures in this set because some of my earliest creative memories are based around playing with action figures in the car, at restaurants, in the backyard, but mostly on these strangely shaped pieces of wood that my parents had set next to the fireplace. I think they intended to use them as, firewood, but they were just perfect sets for everything from an alien base to a mount to a fort to whatever my imagination wanted them to be. I knew that playing with action figures and making up stories for them to act out played an important part in my development as a creative writer and storyteller, and I hope your figure will bring back some memories of your own, whether you played with them in the 70s or more recently. Cool. Alright, so we got our little terranium guy from the 70s, as am I. Let's see. You'll also find a package of trading cards featuring a TV show or movie from the 70s. I did! I chose these for several reasons, primarily because of the feelings of nostalgia they evoke for me. Sure, we have Magic and Pokemon and other CCGs today, but the foundation those games are built upon are the trading cards of the last century. Before we had websites dedicated to our favorite shows, before we texted pictures of our TV screens to each other, we celebrated and shared those things with trading cards. Most of the packages came with a stick of gum that we'd struggle to chew. If your pack has gum in it, you probably want to dispose of it in a biohazard bag. And a sticker that ended up on a school folder. I really loved looking through these packs, never knowing what would be inside, and I still remember the excitement I felt when I got the last card I needed to complete the poster. That's that poster on the back. So I'm glad I told you about that, for those of you who have not experienced those. Let's see. Finally, speaking of posters, we've created the first of 4 posters for my podcast, Radio Free Burrito. Sorry I didn't know that, Will. From the transistor radios of the 1970s to the Walkmans of the 80s to the Discmans of the 90s to the MP3 players of today, music has always been a major part of my life, and I've always wanted to be a DJ. When I started my blog a decade ago, I finally fulfilled that dream and streamed a station on Live 365, kids, ask your parents, that eventually became a podcast that continues to this day. Quarterly has some great designers on staff, so I asked them to work with me and create the posters that Radio Free Burrito would have if it existed in each decade of my life. Oh, that's cool. At the end of the year, they'll all go together to make something really neat. So that's it for the 70s box. I hope you dig it. Keep on trucking and sit on it. These are things that we kind of sometimes said in the 70s. Not too often. And then it is signed there by Wil Wheaton. For those of you who care about such things. Where is it? Wait, I'm making it worse. I'm making it worse. How can I make it better? Wait, that seems better. No. Oh my goodness, I need practice with this. It's coming. Wait, it's coming. That seems better. Better. Make it flat, Tara. Make it flat. Okay, I'm really bad at this. I can see that now. Oh, I see why it's not working. It's because I'm too close to the camera. There we go. So. Okay, so that's it for whatever the heck these videos are called. That was pretty long, but I told you I was going to read the letter at the end. So, if you stayed, it's your own damn fault.